we have Samus Pit, and Pit isn't a character I see very much of. We used to have a couple of people here who like secondary to him, like Swiss Stack used to kind of go Pit sometimes. I feel like someone else maybe, like I don't think it was E3, but someone else who used to come here, probably one of the uni people, also play Pit sometimes. But even though Pit's like an uncommon character, he's not a difficult character to kind of figure out how to fight against. Especially because Little has a lot of experience fighting swordies here, and whilst Pit has like specific properties about him that differ from other swordies, if we're classifying him as that, general game plan should be pretty similar for Samus. Obviously, Pit does have orbiters, which are just really broken, as we can see there, and obviously they also will reflect Samus's projectiles, but we'll have to see how that affects this game, because orbiters in general are just a really good move, and obviously in a matchup like this we'll do a lot of heavy lifting, not just for kind of getting Samus to stop charging, but also maybe to just kind of land, as we saw earlier.
Yeah, remember when people said Pit was honest?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they got that one from, but...
Ooh, unfortunately, not. That was a good idea, just because obviously side B does have armor, but I think Thiccmuffinn just didn't jump quite high enough to get it to like go past ledge, and as a result, just kind of left himself open to getting down smash there. Samus, obviously at kill percent, but any deficit against Samus stock-wise is never a good thing. It's just because you're giving them more chance to like get set up and start tacking on the damage, although Thiccmuffinn answering back with a back air, getting things nice and even stock-wise now, already answering back in percentage too, and we're seeing that the trying to kind of beat out Samus in a projectile wall, not working out. Arrows are not bad as projectiles, but they're specifically good for like gimping rather than, actually use in neutral. They don't have like the kind of frame data that makes them good, because if your opponent jumps over them, you can probably just get punished and you can't kind of capitalize off them in any kind of like anti-airing way. Unless you're against like a super floaty character, I guess. Although we are seeing that the better option in dealing with Samus's projectiles is once again orbiters, which just blocking that out, getting the charge shot.
I always forget about that up tilt.
Up tilt is like genuinely a very good move, and especially at ledge. Like,
does she really need that?
No, she doesn't need a kill throw, she doesn't need a killing dash attack, she doesn't need up tilt, but she has it anyway.
Wow.
It's not even like, I mean, it's not like Samus is like super broken compared to the rest of the cards. It's just like, she has a lot, and for any characters who are worse than her and characters who lose to her, it's like very impressive. Like,
I guess it kind of encourages not just the classic roll away and spam projectiles thing that I think that was more of a Smash 4 stereotype.
Yeah, right? It's just like being like a kill percent against Samus when she also has like the threat of killing you off a grab or a dash attack or an up tilt in the corner. It's a lot.
And charge shot.
Yeah, when you also are dealing with charge shot.
Oh.
Speaking of killing dash attacks.
There's one.
Wow. And that was killing it like a decent percentage as well. That was 137 after the hit on town.
Yeah.
Potentially suboptimal DI, just because that's the kind of thing that sometimes kills off the top or the side, depending on the stage. And in that situation, a lot of people probably wouldn't have known how to DI. But
it's got to be pretty average weight, right?
I think so. Right? Slightly below, I want to say, average. But
unless you want to go to Jungle James.
Thiccmuffin's sticking with the pit. This is a best of 5, so he does have a chance to change his mind if this match goes similarly. But
yeah, this is battle of the players with a lot of characters. So
yeah, I forget that Thiccmuffinn has a lot of characters because he only plays DDD against V. But yeah, no, he has. I mean, we've seen just today on stream. We've already seen like Pit and Bowser and DDD, of course, and often goes Toon Link. I mean, that's kind of like the right way to have multiple character picks. Is like just finding like which is best for specific players at your local and then using them.
Yeah.
Like how I'm pretty sure Thiccmuffinn always goes like Toon Link against Airfluent. And I'm pretty sure like the first set we ever played, he went Toon Link against me, and then never again because he realised I suck against DDD. And
that's fair.
At our level, I think that is genuinely quite a good way to go about having other characters as opposed to like counter picking in individual sets. Just like figuring out what characters work best overall against specific players, and then just sticking to them. So, I mean, we'll have to see if Pit becomes like a new weapon in Thiccmuffinn's arsenal, and if so, like what kind of matchups he'll like that for. The up smash hopping over the down tilt there, and a bit of a weird scrambly situation with a bunch of rolls and whipped attacks, and then eventually a Pit got a forward smash. And that is stock 1 to Thiccmuffinn this time, which is obviously different from the last set, or the last game, so we'll have to see if he's able to use this stock advantage to continue pushing his lead, which so far he has done. Just like Pit's damage isn't crazy, he has just generally quite consistent across different percentages, like 2-hit combos and stuff. And he also just can get a lot of stray hits off like his forward air, but Little getting the stocks back to even and instantly getting a lot of damage off, which is definitely more of a Samus quality than a Pit one. One charge stock combo will have, you know, already did 30, and then obviously just another grab combo with a stray hit in between, and Thiccmuffinn's once again down in percentages. That was a nice little arrow loop. Didn't get any reward off it, but it was just a fun angle. Nice little archway. Trying to use side B to like bully his way through with the armor, but unfortunately Little jumping over it and then finding the kill once again with an up smash. Whiffing the up B punish, which is big because that absolutely could have been a kill. Finding a back air in the corner, not quite enough to kill just yet.
Yeah, and the amount of, well, just the range you can hit with those arrows.
Yeah, no, it's genuinely a very good gimping tool, but like it's
difficult
very
to
character.
use.
Yeah, it's character dependent. Like Samus isn't going to get gimped; you're just going to get like a tiny bit of extra damage. But even if you clip Samus's jump, she'd have to be in a very bad position to actually die. Definitely possible, but
could you like down air Samus's up B? Probably, right?
The issue is it's like frame 4 or something, so she could just react to you coming off stage and like up B instantly.
Yeah.
At which point it then has a good hitbox and you're probably just going to get hit by it. But yeah, no, that's another thing Samus shouldn't have, a frame 4 out of shield option. Already a character who's notoriously hard to approach, and then you mess up once and then you just...
That bounced off the one on the other end, but okay.
Little taking his time getting back to center stage here, and once again up tilt. Catches jump, neutral get up, it catches hanging on ledge, it probably catches some characters' rolls. In fact, I'm almost certain I've had that hit my roll at some point. It basically, it covers a lot and it kills. And she
Does
needs
it do your homework?
I think you were actually supposed to play him first. The game on winner of previous game stays character.
You tell him first and then the bad happens.
So I'm gonna say okay. And then we can.
Okay, what else is going on in the bracket? Oh yeah, I've got it open so I can't. A new tab, I guess. I'm not used to this whole record all the character data thing. Jam Joel still going on.
Oh yeah, it
A
is.
lot of people looking for Talos, so I
Maybe
never get
game
chicken.
3 or 4. didn't like see or hear any game.
I feel like
there, so.
I've not seen the conclusion to any games, but I've seen one game that I'm certain Jam probably would have won, and one game that I'm sure Joel probably would have won. So at least 1-1, maybe 2-1 Jam or something.
Fair enough.
And we've seen the character switches.
Yes, the optimal switch, probably. Isn't there something like the charge shot slightly lower on that?
It is. I don't actually know what matchups that affect, and
if it was anyone, DDD wouldn't surprise me. Like hit the ledge hang or something.
yeah, I don't know. And other than that, I feel like Samus just has like a slightly better hurt box on some moves, which to me is like enough for me to just. I think I'd just always pick Samus over Dark Samus, but I genuinely don't know like what matchups the slightly different height effects, because I mean it must be really slight, right? I understand the difference, and you know it makes sense to me that their charge shots wouldn't be the exact same height, but I can't imagine it's like a big difference, right?
Yeah,
especially because
there's a Syscreen video somewhere on it, like fully explaining everything.
Especially because accidental or inadvertent, I guess, like differences like that have been patched out in the past. Like early Ultimate, Peach and Daisy's turnips behave differently.
Oh yeah, that was
like
just weird.
I think Peach's were stronger and Daisy's were like better for combos or something, and then everyone was like, people figured that out, and then Peach and Daisy mains were like, oh cool, that means, you know, it gives you kind of like freedom of like whether you want turnips for the kill or for combos, and then they patch it out, so clearly not intentional. And no, drag down up air. I don't know how consistent that drag down is, but it's very funny.
Yeah, it's a bit weird they made that change with Peach and Daisy.
Yeah, because I think that's actually a pretty cool difference. Like, I feel like if you're going to have Echo Fighters in the game who are just skins, essentially, like, just having, like, one neat difference. In the same way that, like, in Tekken, you can, like, equip, like, a shotgun that gives you, like, a shotgun move. And it's not very good, but you can do it anyway.
Wait, is it, like, from technically an Echo Fighter, or...?
Yeah. So there are some
like
that are genuinely different. Like, Chrom is, I think, officially an Echo.
Ooh. Wow. I've
Going
not
for
seen that in a while.
No, and I mean, works out, but that gives you the oh nice, Joel won against Jam, it seems.
Oh wow.
That I think may be the first time Joel has ever beaten Jam's Ike, so
that is
potentially a big deal.
Yeah,
I might be lying actually, because he's come close loads, but I don't actually remember him doing it at any point. Anyway, that's not the game we're talking about though. Because right now, that stock trade has been doing wonders for Thiccmuffinn, because he's got quite the lead now. He's got Samus in the corner, which is exactly where you want your opponent to be as DDD, because his ledge trapping is very good. Although...
Missile just shielded from the Gordo.
Oof, that
tiny
get
bit
up attack just about working.
Oh,
and up
the
tilt will do it.
Nope, sticking with it.
So, sticking on the DDD, which is unsurprising, but we'll have to see if this will have to be a full reverse 3-0 with DDD against a player who switches between a lot of characters, most of which are like top tiers, and DDD would probably struggle quite hard against. I think we've seen a little counter pick to Rob against DDD before, I think. And to be fair, I mean, it doesn't necessarily. Yeah, I guess it's not like a character specific thing more than it's just like you have that many characters anyway, and DDD's not a great character who would just lose to most of your characters anyway, and it's just like I'll just try a different one because it's.
I don't think that'll be killing at 28%. No. Especially robbable characters, but I guess it is a counter pick, so... Pick the right option there.
Thiccmuffinn really, he uses neutral B a lot, and it's weird, because I feel like on paper it seems like not a great move, at least I think frame data wise, and hitbox-wise, it's probably not great, but the fact that, like,
It just
you can...
acts weirdly. That's
Yeah,
it.
and but there's just the fact that you can, like, grab someone facing one way, turn around, and, like... So it's like, I mean, obviously, just a normal grab would do that, but no, it's not often that other command grabs you can just, like, pick which way your opponent goes. And especially when he uses it to catch landings a lot, which makes a lot of sense, and he places them very well. And it's just like, if you're... like, catching someone's landing like that, and then you're also able to, like, get them off stage. That's a pretty nice thing to have. Oh, that did just about kill.
So
That's one of those weird moves that it doesn't seem intuitive how to DI, especially because you have to react to, like, which side of DDD you got hit on.
Oh,
And, like,
seriously? Wow.
at least I assume so. Or at least, like, which way he's facing. But, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird ones where I think...
I have no clue. I'll take your word for it.
It seems like a lot more ambiguous to DDI when you get hit by, like, the first part
Wow,
as
that
opposed to the
didn't
second
kill.
bit.
That did.
Catching the... catching with an up air there. Yeah. I just realised this is a run back of, I think, last week's grand finals, because obviously
Oh, yeah.
Jam was playing Jigglypuff, and Thiccmuffinn just ran off at the down air. But yeah, no, this was grand finals last week. That was a good down air. King DDD down air is not easy to hit. I think, like...
That's the same thing that Little got Kendrick with earlier as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
game often with, yeah.
Yes, true. But King DDD's is like, I guess if there's any character you're going to hit it on, like someone without a hitbox on their recovery, it's just the fact that it's like, I think the spike hitbox is like really tiny, and it's also just like
Yeah.
probably very slow, at least like downers usually are. And the dash attack catches Rob trying to get back to stage there. Dash attack is an incredibly strong move that covers several options. It's like actually genuinely like a good ledge trapping move on a character who already has like ways to condition you to get up in a certain way. So genuinely quite threatening. And
yeah, that
especially
hitbox is absurd. Like the amount of
yeah,
time
and
it stays
specifically
out.
the fact that it lingers like forever. Like you can see DDD do it and like wait a bit and then think, I'm gonna neutral get up now, and then it's just still
just
active.
like do it in reaction to seeing any movement on the ledge, and then as long as they don't get up attack, you might hit them. Oh, same again for the last game.
I mean, so far, momentum has entirely been in Thiccmuffin's favour. Any kind of hope Little could have in just like thinking, oh, it's okay if I lose one more game because I've got another to adapt. He's now, this is it now. This is the fruits of your adaptation. We've had this, you know, he's been playing the DDD for the past 2 games. You got a chance to like feel it out one game with the Rob, who you're going for in the last game, and now you just need to put that all to work and see what you can get going. And already things are looking very back and forth, but there is a... Oof, okay, I really... King DD, I believe, has the highest vertical recovery in the game, but even then, like, sometimes you just see his happy penguin face, like, at the peak of his up B, and you're like, oh, I don't know if he's going to make this, but he does still magically grab a ledge, so...
Wow, I completely forgot the fact that he is a penguin.
Yeah.
It's just... Well, if they insist.
Specifically a penguin that makes that noise. I really found, like, when I just played Thiccmuffinn, I really just found it, like, somehow, like, I guess because we were on the TV, like, I wasn't wearing headphones or anything, and it's just, like, it felt like that was all I could hear, was just every time DDD moved, that just, like, pitch down grumble from Sakurai or whatever.
Oh, what was this? His voice, right?
Yeah, apparently, I think Sakurai voiced DDD, because obviously it's just, like, grunting or something that's just clearly been obviously heavily edited.
I think I've heard that before, yeah. That or some other character he did. Wow, the more you know.
In the same way that, like...
Inhale, land over the in-progress gyro, and then just...
It's like in the same way that, like, when you pitch like Yoshi's voiced out, it's just like
Oh,
quite
yeah.
very clearly like 40-year-old Japanese man just saying
Yep.
Yoshi.
I have heard that one a few too many times.
I don't know if I've ever heard anyone has tried to like reverse engineer King Dedede's noises to try and find Sakurai in there, but maybe. Probably a lot harder. I think there's probably a lot more editing going on there.
Nah, Sakurai could just make these noises.
Yeah. This ledge trapping has been going very well for
Actually,
Thiccmuffinn
yeah,
so
this
far.
is Battle of the Ledge Trap Demons.
Yeah. No, it really is. They even have like similar up airs in how you DI them. And Thiccmuffinn getting Little onto his last stock, which is a big deal here. Especially, we've seen that he has no little trouble like tacking on damage when he gets Little into exactly these situations in the corner. Managing to suck up that robot mid gyration, or whatever you call that, side B.
That's not a sentence I can Okay.
I don't know what's the actual name for Rob side B. It's probably got an official. Actually, no, all specials do. I feel like it's something
Yeah.
burner or something. Oh, okay, that nearly. This all going like a bit overconfident in Thiccmuffin's mash there nearly led him to flubbing the kill, but managing to get the second up air out. Now
Yep,
stocks
this
even.
is literally anyone can win it.
Mm.
Though I think, yeah, it's the run back against Joel if Little wins. And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
technically another run.
Yeah,
back
it's a
from
shame we didn't get
some
Joel and Jam on
previous week.
stream after
Yeah.
the this finally being the one where Joel wins. Maybe somewhere in the background if you like zoom in. And
That just
Thiccmuffinn
that
finding
does it. Damn. And
the
that
forward
up
air.
B- Oh, I guess he could have cancelled it. So.
And that, yeah. That was a full reverse 3-0 with DDD. So maybe for
Damn.
now we know where Thiccmuffin's commitments lie in terms of names. But
Yep.
nevertheless,
Okay,
And now
that'll
we've got-
be Thiccmuffinn Joel up next.
yeah.
Damn.